Okay, today is the long-awaited servicing of an air conditioner video. We have a Rheem air conditioner. One thing you always want to do as a service technician. See how well it's insulated there. Point it out to customers or fix it type of thing. And we'll fix that today. This is a Rheem air conditioner. Let's see if we can fit the data plate in, kind of. You see in the model number there, that F0499. This was made the 4th week of 1999. The data plate right there will give you all the information you need. Let's see, where is it? The model number, RAMB-030JAZ. The 030 stands for 30,000 BTUs. With 12,000 BTUs per ton, what's this going to be? 2.5 ton air conditioner. Yes, it says manufactured 0199, but they don't always have that there. You can always go with the serial number to confirm it. That's what they also do for a lot of warranty stuff. We have our disconnect here. Before you service an air conditioner, what you want to make sure you do, turn the thermostat off inside. Yes, you have 24 volts here. Yes, everybody goes, oh, 24 volts ain't gonna hurt us or nothing. Fry the circuit board, blow up a $200 part, and see how happy the boss is gonna be with you. So we'll go ahead and do this. And it's just a pull-out disconnect. Bada bing, bada boom. If it is not bypassed, we should have power cut off there. These units. Dun dun dun. Here we go. Quarter drive screw. Quarter drive screw. You're either going to have 1/4 inch for a lot of Rheems. Goodman, Lennox, I think Carrier, they like to use 5/16. Some of these units have 2 up here, and lo and behold, 2 down there. Sometimes it's just on the side, but it all just varies and depends like that. So, I'm going to go ahead and set up the camera. We're going to pop the hood on this bad boy. And we'll see what type of engine we have in there, whether it's a 454 Hemi or a straight 6, who knows, right? Here is the open Rheem air conditioner compartment. That's HERM, the hermetic compressor. There's your condenser coil, condenser fan wires, compressor wires. There's your compressor terminals. These units don't usually come with a filter dryer installed. This one could have. A lot of times you have to buy it separate and install it in your liquid line. Suction, liquid, suction, liquid. The little one's always liquid. For my students who've never seen it or dealt with it, right here is your 24 volt connection that leads up to Mr. Contactor there. You have your line side, you have your terminal side. Terminal side's where it goes to everything. So we got a start capacitor here, booster, another capacitor there. Alright, these ones, this has got a sealed contactor here. You still have to kind of inspect the contacts. You can, it's just a matter of removing 2 screws. Take a look at it. Let's see what we got here. Got a little bit of fuzz and everything. A little bit dirty. We's going to clean it up, and you're going to learn how to today, right? But while we're at it, on your hard start kit, Notice the black wires there. You notice how it gets wired up there. It's very simple. You just have two wires with these. One goes to common, and can you take a guess where the other one goes since it's for the compressor? That's right. Goes to Rheem. Rheem, the hermetic compressor. Let's see. So, we're going to test our capacitors. But before we do anything, take this very helpful tip. We're going to take you want to take your voltmeter. Even though you pulled the disconnect, there are people out there that will hotwire them, bypass it. They're called maintenance guys. Fuse blows, they put a new one in, it blows again, it means they have a bad disconnect. Next thing you know, they bypass the disconnect, you turn it off thinking it's off, you didn't test it to verify, you're going to get lit up real good. On the line side of the contact, remember, you're in 200 something volts there. With commercial, it'll be 208, 230, residential 220, 240. Set our meter to volts. I know, whole lot of earthquake camera action. Go to L1, L2. We have what? 0.094, ain't nothing there. So that means power is off. Alright, first step we're going to do, better double check it, camera here. Loosen up the little strap holding the capacitor in. Remember this little guy? We're going to test the capacitor. Let's pull an experiment. We're going to disconnect the common wire. See what happens when it's disconnected, how well this bad boy may work. Short. Nope, didn't work. You have to fully disconnect it. $49. Ooh, $50. Ooh, that's not going to be too good. They were at $49.50 and it's rated for 50 with plus or minus what? 5%? She's toast. We will have to replace that. Then, I'm not going to bother checking the fan side. Normally I wouldn't with it bad, I'd inform the customer. But for demonstration purposes, $5, smack dab right where we gotta be. Can't beat that, can you? Alright, we popped the top. It's just 2 screws holding it, just kind of saving a little bit of time type of thing. When you look at it, there's no bearings to be oiled on this motor. Spin it like this. If it goes for a while, just like that, it didn't come to a sudden stop, and we'll call it good for now. Not much else we can do with it. There's no ports to oil. I think these are called work gloves. Put them on to come in handy, because you never know what creepy crawly thingamabobbers could be floating around in here. I like to reach in first to grab whatever stuff I can get. Hey, earthquake camera on a tripod. That takes some YouTube video skills right there. Huh. See, like crap like that that's sitting there? First off, I dropped a screw earlier. We'll recover that. And all these other screws. I like wearing my gloves. I have no idea what's living in here, what's crawling in here, what's in there. Never been bit by a spider. Not looking to start today. So, simply put, fat man's gonna get in the way. Throw it out in the yard. Try to make sure when you hose it out, the weep holes are clear. I'll kind of show that in a second here. Alright, brace yourself. You may get seasick now. See that little hole right there? It's called a weep hole. It's what helps drain the water out of this so it doesn't fill up with water. A little bit of stuff like that, we'll hose it out, no big deal. Then let's see, with these Rheem units, trying to find it. There's usually little weep holes in the corner here to help for drainage, stuff like that. You can go the extra mile, pull all these screws out, and have full access to hose the coil that way. A lot of times if you look between here, you can tell if it's dirty or not. Maybe we can see, I don't know. But if this side back here coil isn't too bad, there's not a whole lot to worry about with that. So I'm going to get set up and we're going to hose this bad boy out. As we could tell, went ahead and did a little more, right? It's more dismantled. That's what your coil looks like there. Usually the bottom row like that builds up. Grass clippings, #1 culprit. You can dismantle all the way around it. I know you're probably going, we wanted to see it dismantled. Well, no big deal. You'll see how it got dismantled by reverse engineering of putting it together. So, if you haven't guessed it, other than earthquake camera time, we're going to hose this bad boy out. Now, for my students who wanted this video, heed my warning. See that expensive thing right there? Both of them? Meter and tool bag? You're going to be dealing with water. Means do not set it right by there because you're going to be spraying water with everything. Take the tool bag, move it away, like I'm doing. Fat guy's not too good with that. There we go. Alright, what's going to come down to, remember, hose it from the inside out. That's all it's going to be. Just make passes carefully. You'll kind of see what I'm doing. Due to water and my expensive camera here, not that expensive, but if you have no money, it's very expensive. You'll be able to see what happens. I'm just making this setup here. Alright, we're ready to hose inside out. And you don't want to use a powerful jet stream. If you go too powerful, you bend the fins. Viola.